Good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a great day today. My name's Cody, and I want to thank you so much for stopping by. What a week we've had. So let's try to recap here real quick. So last week we did our April Fool's joke, and that if you haven't watched that one yet, maybe go back and check it out. But I, quote unquote, grew some pineapples out here on the prairies. Obviously that didn't happen. I just buried some regular pineapples in the ground and dug them up. But yeah, that was pretty fun to do. Then a few days after that, we had a big fire down by the train tracks. So that's all taken care of now. Fire's out. Everybody is okay, and no damage on the farm. It was less than a kilometer away from us though, so if the winds were blowing the other way, we might have been in a different situation. But fortunately, that wasn't the case. So everybody here is safe and happy, and we're all good. So moving forward for this week, I still have those lilacs to pot up, so I will do that from our dig that we did yesterday. And we also have another market coming up this week, so I am going to be working on getting the market space prepped and looking good so that our vendors and our customers have a nice clean place to come and shop at the farmer's market. So yeah, I'm going to get moving on that here right now. Let's go down and see what our first job for the day is.
We are setting up for Easter extravaganza today, so come along and see what we're doing.
First thing to do is we've got to sweep this pad, get all this winter gravel off there, just so it's less slippery for people when they come to the market. So I'm going to hook up the power sweeper and we'll get this all taken care of. Right, here is our power sweeper. I just rented it from Home Depot. And yeah, I'll just give it a go here and try to get this job done. It's a heavy job, so hopefully we can get it done pretty quickly. We're about halfway done, and I do have a bit of rock in the grass here, so I'm going to get the rock out of the grass. It works really well that way too. And just one final pass over. I like to give it 2 passes just to make sure that all the gravel's off. And yeah, but I'm just going to show you how it goes over the grass here. It's really quick.
You don't want me to say that?
It's not a lecture.
So what do you want me to say? Just that I'm cleaning the parking lot. We have a big 2-day Easter market coming up, and just wanting to make sure everything's neat and tidy for everyone. We have a bouncy castle, 2 bouncy castles coming. It's going to be a great time.
There we go. The pad has been swept, and I think it looks pretty good. Let's see here. So that'll help make it a lot easier for people to walk as they're coming to the market this week. What are you guys working on back here?
I found Ghostbusters.
Some sanding. You guys look like you're having fun.
Yeah.
We are back up in the yard now, and the next thing we're going to do is, I don't know if you remember or not, last video we got, I guess, evacuated from the property right in the middle of getting those lilacs potted up. So fortunately, I have already found a new home for all of those guys, so that's fantastic. So they don't want them to be potted. I'm just going to set them bare root in a bag, and they're going to take them that way. It's going to be for a new shelter belt, so that's exciting. So I'm going to get those prepped to go to their new home. Last video or in abouts there, hard to remember these days, but anyway, we dug these out from in front of the photo studio, and like I say, we got asked to leave the property and I didn't get a chance to get these potted up, so I was able to get them wrapped in a burlap here and then watered in just a little bit, and I stuck them in the garage there. It's unheated, and everything seems to have done really quite well. The shoots here are still nice and green on this little guy. The roots feel great. There's still a lot of bend in the branches. Everything's fine. They're dormant, so it's not going to hurt them. But like I say, they found a new home already, so that's fantastic. Saves me from having to sell them one at a time, and I really appreciate that a lot better. So anywho, I'm just going to get them in pots with some peat around them, peat moss, and that'll be good for them to kind of sit there for a little bit until the fella has a chance to get them planted into a new shelter belt. So this is, yeah, how we do that. Lilacs are all potted up. There's a bunch in a pot together. So like I mentioned, these ones, typically what I would do is break them up into small individual plants, pot those up individually, and then sell them individually. But fortunately, I was able to move these all in one go. So that's a huge load off my shoulders for sure. Anytime you can do a wholesale big order like that, it just makes it a lot easier. So I gotta get these to their new home today. They're gonna make a new shelter belt, so that's exciting. And yeah, they're just sitting in peat right now. Give them a good drink to water all that in around them. They're still dormant, so they'll be fine there for a little while yet. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. So let's keep moving. The next job I've got to do is there's a few holes in the dog parks that have emerged, so I'm told to go fill those up. So I'm going to get some dirt and get into the parks there, and we'll get those holes filled. Let's get the tractor started. Okay, we are back in the plant room, and I just have one more thing to take care of today, so I'm going to get on it. We sold out of some of our varieties of seeds, so I'll just flip things over here for you. So you can see there are a few empty spots on the seed rack, and we have a sale coming up this week, so I am going to get these missing varieties packaged and put on the shelves here so that we have a full selection for people this weekend. I don't think I've ever shown packing seeds before, so I'm not going to go through the whole thing. It's pretty repetitive, so I'm just going to show you a quick one here, but this is what I'm going to do for the rest of the day here. So I've got my seeds that I've got all cleaned and stored in these little baggies, and they have a little name tag on them, the same name tag that goes on the packets themselves. And then I have these little coin envelopes that I will stamp our stamp on there with. It's got the logo and the website. And then I've got our pack of stickers here that Holly made for me, and they have all of the information on them. So then I'll take one of those stickers, and I use the stickers to seal the back of the envelope. And so this one is a dark green zucchini. And I've got half a teaspoon on there for the measuring, so I go into the bag here. Okay, so I've got dark green zucchini, so I'm going to take my measuring scoop, get a nice big rounded scoop there, and put it into the envelope. I then go over to the page here to grab a sticker, take the sticker off, flatten the envelope, make sure it's nice and closed, put the sticker on the back there to make sure it's sealed, and there we go. It's got the label on there, so it shows you what they are, and then the logo on the front there. So next year I would like to have it so that there's more pictures, more color, just so that you have a visual representation of what is in the package. But for right now, this is all I'm able to do. So don't let, what do they say, don't let perfection be the enemy of the good. So I'm happy with this. We could definitely do better, but that's for next year. So I'm gonna go ahead, package up the rest of these seeds, and then yeah, we'll see where we're at. Just got all those seeds packaged up, and I'm going to call it a day here. I think it's been a busy one for sure, but we have a big market coming up this weekend. So in the parks we had some holes to fill because we're having a scavenger hunt for the kids for Easter. I gotta get some seeds filled up because we're doing another sale there this weekend as well. And yeah, a few other odds and ends. So it's been a fun day, been a busy day, but I'm going to call it here. So I want to thank everybody so much for hanging out with me this afternoon, and I hope you've had a great day. And whatever it is you get up to for the rest of the day, everyone, I hope you have a good one. So until next time, guys, take care, and we'll see you later. Bye now.